that song is neither Brandi's. It's Miranda Lambert.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you realize it, but The House That Built Me just today has been selected by the CMAs as the song of the decade.
Yeah.
Her song.
Yes.
No, yes.
And
well,
so
her
at
song,
the
I understand
CMAs, so it's not only extremely timely, in fact, you had foresight to figure this out, I think it sets you up for a real nice duet at the CMAs with Miranda.
Well, I told
That's a good idea.
I told Miranda,
Let's get it, girl. I want to meet you and me. We're gonna make this happen.
hey, we just
Tanya's
played
gonna
Calgary.
fight us the whole way.
We just played Calgary, me and Miranda. And I said, I'd go up there and sing house if she asked me, But she didn't ask me.
Yet. But that song, I have to say, that song is so beautiful and so special. But when I heard you sing it, I thought you bring years to it. You bring years of experience to it. A different take. And I wonder, Brandi, if that was what you had in mind.
My grandma, Carol, she died at 71. She was my best friend. She reminds me so much of Tanya. She got MS.
Your mother's,
my dad's mom.
Your dad's mom.
Yeah, she had a stroke and she had a MS at like 36. She was in a wheelchair by 40. But she was the first person in the family to get a really good job. And she owned the first home in the family. And she owned that home and a new car. It was we thought she was the fanciest person in the world.
That is pretty fancy.
She painted it purple. It was in Burien, which is by the airport. It wasn't fancy at all, but we really felt like it was. We were growing up because we were all so poor. And when she got sick and got into a wheelchair, she had to retire, and she knew she wouldn't be able to get around that house. And when she built that house, it was on top of a dirt floor, 2-bedroom, 600 square foot home that she raised 6 kids in alone. And so she used that
foundation.
Spot. Yeah, and she built the house on top of it. She kept little relics of it inside of it. So when she had to admit that she was going to be in a wheelchair and get rid of that place, she got rid of a lot more than a house. And I thought, man, Tanya reminds me so much of my grandma. I know I'm projecting, but there is a story to be told for women that feel that their identity is in raising their children. And when they're gone, who am I?
Gosh, I wondered about that. Why you would want to be, why would you so, and I didn't think about it at the time, I'm thinking about just now. Why would you be so adamant about that song? Is that the reason?
Yeah, I think it's a story that people can relate to. I don't know who I'm going to be when my girls move out of that house, and I'll never move because that's where I raised them, So I know there's a psychology to it, and I felt like that what Miranda was singing was one song, but the way you sing it, it's another song.
Yes.
Well, you changed a lot of the lyrics, though.
Yeah.
And, she did. I didn't. But I usually do, but she did it this time. And I was 43 times on the first take. And she said, no, 46. But I have never sung a song more than 3 times to record it. Never. If I ain't got it in 3 times, and boys, we go to another song. This ain't the right one for me. So that's just the way I've always done it. But I can't imagine. No. But you know what? Guess what? I took the song and I wouldn't listen to it for a while. I wouldn't listen to any of it. Got back home and listened to it on my Marshall, and I listened to The House That Built Me, and it moved me. It did. I must admit. Okay, it did. It did something to me that I didn't realize when I was singing it.
It's a magical song. It deserved to be Song of the Decade in country music.
She saw it, envisioned it before I did, which is amazing. But no, she does. She has vision, and I didn't have that vision. She kind of had to lead me to the water and make me drink too. And then
nobody has to make her drink.
Decided to tell me what stall to stay in. The horse trailer will be leaving here in a minute. Oh boy.